have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Now here's Şengün. And here's Bankero. Jokic grabs the board. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Bankero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Pass to Houston. Here's Jackson. Let's go with a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Bailey. Back to Şengün. Out to Mobley. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
It's Jokic, high post. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
And there's a 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. BA, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Kemp. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Kemp's gotten his second bucket.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 6. Shoots over Portis. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Jackson outside. Back to Butler. Now here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Really nice decision there. When Jimmy Butler handles the ball, you expect good decisions.
Pass to Sorber. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Sends it home with some pep.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Offense is coming free. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Milwaukee making a switch here. Thunder with a lead. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. 6 to shoot. Inside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Bucks. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Now here's Jokic. He has 6. Throw it down, Nikola.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Oklahoma City now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Back to Şengün. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Suggs outside. Pass to Jokic. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Offensive rebound. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Jokic. They need this. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Oklahoma City leading by 6. 1:56 left to play in the half. Pass to Kemp. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true. And that's why he is box office. Trae Young could go off on any given night. He is so fun to watch with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. Good on both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Here's Kittles. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, they've done a pretty decent job of taking care of the ball, but turnovers can pile up quickly.
The Bucks trail by 4. Suggs outside. Launches it. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Kemp. Here's Kittles. The Thunder with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Portis. .29 seconds left in the first half. The layup off target. Here's Kittles. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Jokic. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Right side Young. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. Up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now here's Butler to the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Now here's Suggs. 5 points in the game.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Here's Young. Jokic on the double team. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Saving the possession. Great energy from Banchero on the glass.
The Bucks trail. Suggs with it. He's got 7. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And there's the screen. Pass to Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero. The rebound by Jackson.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he got to go.
Suggs outside. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Şengün. Give him 8. Here's Collier. Inside. Here's Banchero. Comes up empty down low.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Now Suggs. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Mobley. Rebounded by Suggs.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And here's Jokic. This one for 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Mobley outside. Here's Bailey. Mobley on a screen. Will it go? And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bailey's got his first points of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Bailey gets it to go. On the night.
And a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Suggs. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Suggs hits them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Kemp. And he converts the layup. Kemp's got 6 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Jokic up top. To the inside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Kemp. 6 points for him. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And that one drops for him. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. With 1 on the clock. Driving inside. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 1. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Young looking around. Pass to Banchero. Off with the layup.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And it's Jokic missing. Thunder with a lead. Here's Bailey, covered by Jokic. Now here's Young. Missed inside. Here's Suggs. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Şengün. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Banchero no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
To the paint. Portis left side. And here's Jokic. Pass to Prince. The turnaround. Jokic, no good.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Back to Şengün. Now Mobley. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And stolen by Banchero. To the middle. Şengün. Can't get it to go. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Outside Portis. And here's Jokic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Jams it home!
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Oh, Young with the power move.
Yeah, and it was obvious Young is the guy you would go to right there. He is so efficient even when the defense knows he's the one that's going to take the shot.
Look out below!
You got no chance defending him right there.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. And he's got a nose for the big situations.
Outside Jokic. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Portis with the shot. 20 feet away and no problem.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now Banchero. Butler rips down the board. Suggs outside. 54 seconds left in the game. Now Jokic. Stolen by Mobley. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Şengün.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Portis! And he sinks the jumper.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws. And that's exactly what you want from your best player. Unafraid to run to the bright lights.
Jokic fires. Count it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just
Timberwolves. Look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss. Now here's Lillard. Vanderbilt with it. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball. Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Here's Suggs. Porzingis with the block. Lillard, right side. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Butler, following the score by Damian Lillard. Pass to Houston. That one good for two.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Now Vanderbilt. Back to Lillard. Suggs with the steal. Outside Butler. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the inside. Vanderbilt with the steal. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniel sent it in.
Jokic, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Sinks the triple. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Lillard misses.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
And he lays it straight in. Jokic just got his second bucket tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
McDaniels on the wing. Vanderbilt inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Down low, Butler with the steal. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and it's Jokic in the corner. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. Vanderbilt with the steal. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
Jokic inside. He rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Porzingis can't hit. Butler on the wing. Now Jokic. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Inside. Drummond in the post. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Here's Dillingham. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Newell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it could be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, the pick-and-roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Dillingham with it. Picked up by Portis. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now, here's Suggs. Scoreless thus far. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Barrett. Dillingham, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Pass to Houston. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota in the lead. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
And it's Suggs missing. Barrett inside the three-point line. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Bucks trailed by 4. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, Suggs has handles, folks. He can outsmart defenders with that dribble.
Here's Dillingham. The rebound by the Bucks. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Newell. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Jokic with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Houston. Shoots over Grant. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. He got it up. And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Suggs. Clock at 6. And Suggs throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Portis. And it's Jokic in the corner. And Jokic throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
From downtown, there's Jokic with range.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Pass to Porzingis. And they get it. And he lays it up and in. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Nice D from Porzingis.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, this season new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. Here's DiVincenzo. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 8.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And it's Jokic in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on court.
Timberwolves trailed by 7. Dillingham with it. Picked up by Portis. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Rebound Andre Drummond. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, there's a determination, a sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Outside, Suggs. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Pass to Newell. And he dunks it down.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Bucks leading by 3. Left side, Suggs. Here's Houston. The kick outside to Butler. Got a handout. And they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Drummond the screen. And Barrett gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
And here's Jokic. He's got 21. Off with the layup. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1.
The Bucks.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Timberwolves trail. There's a good screen. Here's Lillard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jokic inside. Back to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Houston. And he nails that one right through the net.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jokic with it. Lillard picks him up. Jokic inside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Pass to Jokic. The kick outside to Butler. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Lillard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Butler missing. Nick Daniels with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. DiVincenzo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Here's Jokic. Lillard, right side. McDaniel. Strong move off the glass. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Butler on the way. Now Portis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Free throw, good. Portis. And Portis drains both of them.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Takes it inside. Jokic pulls it down. Here's Milwaukee now. And stolen by Butler. Now Jokic. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And stolen by Butler. Left side Suggs. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Jokic.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both in.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Lillard surveying the D. And he banks the layup in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Hands off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pulls the trigger. And he misses the J. Outside Barrett. Laravia with it. It's stolen by Suggs. Jokic inside. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Target Center, Pitt. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Book it.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Now Suggs. Butler outside. Just 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt rips down the board. Timberwolves on offense to take the lead. A putback. Saves him with the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Butler outside. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yeah, that goes down. Bucks trailed by 4. Jokic a screen. And he jams it in. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Onside, Barrett. Vanderbilt, a huge two-handed slam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Suggs. Now Jokic. Suggs outside. Misses the 3.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
And now we've got the intentional foul. 18 feet away. Rebounded by Portis. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way. And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Jackson. Nikola Jokic. The 3 is on. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so Minnesota takes the win. They escape for the victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.